I mean, I was super Disney. I was a bazooka of pixie dust.
Let's pretend it's a Saturday morning in July. And let's pretend that somebody has talked you into taking a 6-year-old little girl to that park that day. And you grab that kid and you think, I'm going to get this picture with her with Snow White first. And you grab the kid, they drop the rope, and you're off. And you're running, the kid isn't even on the ground, She tugs on Snow White's dress, and at that moment, Snow White spins around, and she's smoking a cigarette, and she's got a cut. Come on, let's get her picture taken! Tell me what that moment is not. It's not Disney. If I say that is so Disney, you'd know what I meant. And what you probably fail to realize is that the same thing goes on with the name of your company or the name of your location. It acts as a way to describe everything about you. It is an adjective. And these adjectives, like Disney, are grounded in narrative.
Incredibly powerful, trying to move the needle at Bank of America. They had no idea that that bank was started by one man going door to door in San Francisco, giving loans based on the size of calluses on your hands. And that had tremendous power. And a lot of companies will say to me, well, you know, we're acquisitions with it. No, there's drama everywhere. Magical moments don't just happen in theme parks. You know that because you facilitated them. And if you've done it once, you can do it again. And if you've done it once and can do it again, you can teach it. And if you can teach it, you'll learn it forever. Look through the customer's eyes as if they were a lens. And ask yourself what every service moment looks like, sounds like, smells like, and feels like. There you are, all right? 7:30 in the morning. 5,000 of you out there. And you're getting ready for your day of relaxing fun. Okay. All right. All of a sudden you start to hear. Okay. All right. Starts working on you. All right. And then you start to smell popcorn. They know you're not going to buy popcorn at 7:30 in the morning, but they want you to smell it. Pretty soon you hear Jiminy Cricket go, well, sir, in 5 minutes the magic begins. And your credit card is melting in your back pocket, but you don't even care. All right? Now, with some businesses, we go in and we say, okay, this is what service looks like. That's not necessary with you all. The hard part with folks in the healthcare industry is to get you back on the saddle because you've been knocked off by task. One of the things that you'll hear Imagineers, the people that build the rides and parks, say all the time is that all we do is tell stories. So that's one of the things I like to impress upon companies is that you're telling stories every day. That's all any of us are doing. Remember, there's no business but show business, so I meant that literally. And at Disney, we never worried about what first, or even how. We started with why. One day, I was making pizza with this lady backstage. All she'd done for 19 years was work backstage at Tomorrowland making pizzas. And I'm like, I'm humming. And pretty soon she's getting more and more annoyed with me. And all of a sudden she can't take it anymore. And I hear, honey, baby, honey, you got to get that cheese all the way around that pizza evenly, because if you don't, it ain't going to be a good show for my guests. She never met a guest. And yet she was still part of the collective context. She knew what her why was. And I had no idea which one of these kids would remember, which would forget, or which might be standing in front of a group of professionals like you all in 30 years going, okay, there was this time when some little man held my hand on stage and it changed my life. I didn't know, and that meant I had to give it every time. And it reminded me that service is a superpower. And at that point, it was my mission to inspire others to give. Doesn't everybody have to ask themselves that, no matter what business they're in? What are we selling today? Wands or sticks? Say it with me. Services? A superpower. Thank you all very much. You've been really great today. I really appreciate it.